sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Okay. Oh. It's freezing. Wearing a sweater and I'm going to the store. I've realized that I cannot stay in the house no longer than a day before I start losing it or getting just really scattered in my energy. So if more than a day goes by, I need to go outside. And right now we need to go to the grocery store. We're not getting it's not like a big haul today. But what we are doing is our dot's coming up. Our period's coming up. So we're gonna stock up on some things because I'm definitely not gonna wanna move when I'm on it. So right now what we're gonna get is we're gonna get some pizzas, we're gonna get some makeup wipes, and maybe hot Cheetos. So let's go.
Painting pictures with my body. There's just something about me. When I get around you, I move so different when you're watching. There's just something about me when I get around. I save my lips for kissing, baby. Come and listen to the language in my vibe. I don't need words to show you. I wanna get to know you. There's a message for you to find. Read my hips, hold me side to side. Read my hips, now they gonna lie. Read my hips, baby, lift your right. Read my hips, now take me home tonight. Eyes don't lie, hearts don't hide, hands can't fight when they know what they both want. I think I know what we both want. Can't control sometimes, souls got minds they own. When they know what they both want, I think I know what we both want. I save my lips for sin, baby. Come and listen to the language in my vibe. I don't need words to show you. I wanna get to know you.
Oh. Remind myself of things that we're getting. So today you're gonna get pizza. Makeup wipes. No. I'm not gonna get a lot today. Just some basics. Cocoa Puffs. And that's it for now. Alright. That's it. Let's go. Always gotta double check. Oh my God, please don't be so cold. So let's go.
Hard to give a lot of sympathy in that respect. vote for. But remember, it's not just a presidential election. So attention, please register.
So I got back from the store a while ago and I've been editing this video, the one that you're watching right now. I'm just trying to really dive in and kind of get a better sense of what kind of video I'm creating, because right now I'm like discovering who I am as a creator. And I think the best thing for me to do is to have a lot of footage. That way I can just edit. These are really good. And it's Blue Diamond almonds and fruit, dark chocolate flavored almonds, and toasted coconut. I'm probably gonna eat all of this before my period actually comes. I just finished like the first 5 minutes of the video. I like it so far. There are some editing things that I'm doing that are different. I have my group coaching in about 2 hours. I think that's what I'm just gonna do for the rest of the night. I'm gonna focus on editing. I'm already ready for tomorrow to go back to work at the restaurant. I did laundry. I've already done the dishes. I could wash my bed sheets. That's something that I could do. But every time I do wash or like go in the washer or the dryer, Gustafer, he doesn't like the noise. So what he does is he hides under the bed covers. But I don't know. Really what I'm just trying to do right now is I have like finally come to terms with the fact that like I like creating. I want to be like a full creator, and that my outlet has always been videos, and it's just kind of something that I've always been drawn to, but I've always been like scared and hesitant of doing that because it's just like, you know, the typical stuff, like what are people gonna think? And you know, just after continuing just to work on myself, I feel like I finally worked on the stuff that I needed to work on in order to not really give a shit anymore, and to kind of have fun with editing, and just to see like, you know, and the funny thing is that I'm discovering about editing is, one, what kind of creator I am, and like there's just so many things that I've just learned from trying to create videos. And in creating my own videos, especially like this new approach that I'm doing, I'm just discovering a different like side of myself, or I'm discovering different sides of myself. And essentially through editing, I get to see myself on video and kind of think, well, so who is that girl? You know, like, I don't know. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. I'm probably gonna edit this portion. And then from there, the night is ours.
Holidays are coming round now. Winter is here, my favorite time of the year. I could get close to my dear, my baby. I could feel a breeze coming through. I could see me and you cuddled up underneath the mistletoe. Anything that you want, just let me know, and we can go high as the moon, high as the skies above. I swear it won't take long for you to come around and fall in love.
6:49 in the morning. Just got done doing a couple butt workouts, leg workouts, ab workouts. I have tried in the past to force this kind of routine on myself, and it just didn't like pan out organically. And it's funny or just interesting how I naturally am just falling into this. Essentially what I've been doing, like I said earlier, is I have been trying to find my baseline energy. What is my baseline without any additional stimuli? And trying to identify when my body wants to when my body has natural energy during certain points of the day. So I have come to find that when I wake up and I actually do just get moving and I don't even have an alarm. Like I think last night I went to bed maybe at almost 2, maybe, I don't know, almost 2, almost 1 o'clock, not too sure because I don't remember. But I woke up like at 5. At 5, and I've been up since then. Whatever. And it's funny because my body is naturally doing this. The last couple shifts or moves in my life have led me to is just a better understanding of how I operate as a human being. What's my baseline? When do I have energy, natural energy, during certain points of the day? How can I best utilize that natural energy in order to help me with my goals? We're coming out into a brand new, not even brand new, but we're coming out into a more elevated, into a upgraded version of ourselves. And lately, the energy that I've been feeling is I kept feeling myself pushing forward to this new era of my life. And I finally feel like it's happening. I finally feel like we had a breakthrough in the last couple days. I'll probably 11/11 as I said that as I'm recording. It's obvious that we've just gone through a breakthrough. And I think what really helped with that breakthrough is really just finding our baseline, analyzing our energy when we naturally have energy during certain points of the day, but also finding out what can catapult me into certain energies. So, which is why I know after a certain amount of time, if I do not move, I start to become more sloth-like, and I start to, that leads into a very depressive energy, a very stagnant energy. So in order to avoid that as best as I possibly can, I need to keep my body moving, which is why it's so important because I did not feel like moving. I did not feel like moving. I was very hesitant. And of course I have some anxiety about, just kind of like going outside sometimes. Like I feel like I just have like some social anxiety. And how I combat that is I'm now at a point where I recognize my reactions as form of protections, and I choose to think of my future self regardless, and I choose to have these, not even like rules, but I think this is the one rule that I'm really going to be stern with myself on, which is do not stay in the house more than a certain period of time. Like without seeing the sun. Doesn't mean I have to go somewhere. I don't have to see people. I just need to see the sun. Like I just need to be in nature. So that's what I mean about what helps me is that I don't necessarily need to go somewhere. I don't necessarily need to see someone. I don't necessarily need to be or interact with people. The connection that I'm missing is with nature and source and the divine, whatever you choose to believe. So that's what makes today important, because I have been in this hermit energy. I have been in this very stagnant energy lately. And over the course of the last, couple months, I have just really noticed my behavior just becoming very sloth-like. And I really want to get out of that. And the best way in order to get out of that is to keep on moving.
It's 7 o'clock.
Thank you, Spirit. Regardless of any social anxiety that we have, we are still going to go out today. We are still going to perform our tasks. And yeah, we're just going to move on from there. Another thing that I've been trying to work on lately is just procrastination. And I know what a weird position to be in, whatever. Okay, fine. Part of me is just like weird angle, but also part of me is just like, it's fine. But other things that I have been trying to work on is just procrastination. Not procrastinating the things that I just need to do to live, so like making my bed, doing the dishes, cleaning the bathroom, vacuuming, things like that. Procrastinating that, it has just reached a point where it just doesn't make sense to me. And I have done repeated behaviors of where I have just procrastinated to the very last minute, and then when I actually do it, I realize that, wow, it actually didn't take that long. And then if I actually just didn't procrastinate and I actually did it, then I would actually feel better. So what I'm now doing is, instead of feeling that feeling and know what it feels like to procrastinate and wait to the last minute, I decided to actually flip it on its head, and I decided to do the opposite thing, where I'm actually just doing it when I feel inclined to, like right away, not procrastinating, and I feel better. So cool. Essentially, I don't want to feel like shit anymore. I do not want to feel like crap anymore, and I know that, like, it's just very aware, I'm very obvious to me that I tend to put myself in some of these situations, like things like procrastination. And of course there's things that I'm working through, like ADHD, and trying to, really try and do that kind of mental tracking without any medicine. I don't take medicine for ADHD. It's not because I don't believe in it, it's just I just don't. And so I've been working on a lot of stuff. I've been working on a lot of stuff. And I am finally at a place where I feel like the foundation's kind of good, I guess. And I don't know, we're just entering a new phase of our life, and we recently just had a breakthrough. But again, we had been working on these issues for quite some time. This is months, years, decades in the work. But the more recent stuff, like the procrastination stuff, I've really just been focusing. God, do I look naked? Dear God. I don't know. I've been focusing really heavy on, becoming more productive, aligning my ADHD mind, combating procrastination, being a active member in this physical world, or just being very physically present. These are things that I've been working on very intensely for a while now. I would say the past couple months, at least, definitely the last 2 years, but I feel like the last couple months have really just been tightening and honing in on these skills that I have been working on. And I feel like I'm finally at a place where I've had a breakthrough, and now I can enter this new phase in my life. Everyone goes through these kind of things, but essentially what I want to do is I want to talk about it more, because I started watching videos on my channel where I wish, I was proud of the work that I did. I was proud of the videos that I created at the time that I created it, because I knew that they were very difficult for me for whatever reason, either self-confidence issues, either speech, either just not being comfortable on camera, whatever it was. I'm proud that past Jessica took that courage to do that. But current Jessica right now, what I noticed is that I wish I uploaded more videos, and I was actually just kind of really sad, because I thought about past Jessica and what stopped her from putting up more content, or what stopped her from just doing stuff at that point in time. And I mean, the answer was just a accumulation of confidence. I mean, I don't know, it's mostly probably just confidence. Honestly, I mean, confidence and other different kinds of knowledge and everything. But it made me sad, and I liked seeing myself on camera and all the changes that I made, and there was just it made it more real to me for some reason, just seeing myself create these videos about things that I have done in order to enhance my life. And I felt very proud, but also kind of sad that there wasn't more out there. So I think that kind of energy, the energy that I was allowing in, was creating space for me to allow a new version of myself to come through, which is the kind of version you're seeing right now. I don't really know if all this is making sense. I feel like I need to put that in as a disclaimer for some reason. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on lately. I don't know how I'm going to edit this. I don't know. But yeah, it's 7:00 right now. I don't really want to work out anymore. Oh my God. And I know, I have to do my makeup. I don't have to do my makeup. But I know when I do my makeup and I wear eyelashes, when I'm waitressing, I get more tips. So, and I'm not drinking coffee right now. Oh, I have the root canal thing coming up. What am I doing right now? I'm gonna drink my tea. I got my water next to me. I am probably gonna eat something, focus on editing some videos, and then getting the day started. So if you want to come along with me, let's go. Bye. I'll see you. Ooh, Wiki Feet's gonna have a good time. That's fine. I'm gonna go now. Bye.